Hi, Dallas Froome here, and this is my KESA project. For the past 2 years, I've worked at Sunset Elementary for USD 305 in Salina, and I interviewed my principal, Lonnie Schropp. The district began the KESA cycle in the 2017-2018 school year, so we just finished our second year using KESA. For relationships, we scored overall that we were implementing. For staff, we hold PLCs twice a week. One PLC is for math, and one PLC is for ELA. For first-year teachers, so for me, I had a 2-year mentoring program, and I was paired with a mentor for both years. And then for new teachers into the district, whether they are brand new or not, they have to go through a 3-year program based on observations from the principal. For students this year, we just implemented the Zones curriculum, and so that is curriculum where the students learn about emotions and how to handle those emotions, and it really focuses on relationship building and helping others. And then we also implemented calm zones into all of our classrooms, which is an area of the room where students can go if they are having a bad day, a bad moment, and no one can bother them there, and then they return to class when they're ready. For families at Sunset, we had 4 engagement events per year. We had muffins with mom, donuts with dad, a fun night, and then a curriculum night. We also have translators in the district where they are needed, and bilingual notes are sent home to the families that need them. For the community, anyone in the community can attend the Board of Education meetings. For relevance, overall we scored it transitioning. For the curriculum, we used the Kansas College and Career Readiness Standards to adopt curriculum and create curriculum. This year was the first year that we used Engage New York for math for every elementary grade. And then for reading, our district creates our own. Teachers get together over the summer to create reading units based on the KCCR standards. For instruction, teachers use common assessments, so that might be like a module assessment. Every teacher gives the same one. That way we can use the results to analyze data. Trainings are provided for all the teachers throughout the school year, so we had a couple of days where we had subs provided for us, and we went to the board office and discussed math and reading units, and then teachers collaborate together to make decisions about curriculum and instruction. Student engagement, every teacher is required to be Kagan trained. However, sometimes the rigor of the curriculum and scheduling makes it difficult to incorporate those activities. Technology Chromebooks are shared throughout the schools based on teacher needs. For example, I had a Chromebook cart in my room, and I could use it or give it to another teacher if they needed it for the day. You use it at your discretion, and you can attend professional training in the summer. For responsive culture, we scored it transitioning. Leadership, district leaders attend PLCs, so they would come to our math and reading meetings and either just listen or provide advice and ideas. They give us all the resources that we need, and every year at the beginning they provide us with back maps, so a schedule that we can follow throughout the year. Early childhood, they use data and knowledge of the child development to implement their curriculum. The district climate, they do use teacher surveys to get ideas. Plans are in place for academic and social environments as well as safety. Nutrition and wellness, we do have breakfast and lunch every day, and we provide free and reduced lunches for students that need it. And then we also have summer lunch programs at about 5 locations in the community, and anyone is allowed to come, and students age 0 to 18 are allowed to eat for free, and then adults pay $3 for a lunch. For rigor, overall, implementing and transitioning, I would say the first 2 categories are implementing, and then the last two are transitioning. Career and technical education, individual plans of study are used only in the high school, and CTE is not used in elementary school. For professional learning, we are all responsible for student learning. However, the PLCEL standards are not communicated to staff from the district. Resources are always provided for teachers in a timely manner and are relevant to what we teach. And we are always analyzing our data in PLCs. We use it to compare our schools in the district, and we compare to state schools in order to set goals for our students. My principal's leadership style, I chose the leader-member exchange style. I chose this because he has an in-group that he usually goes to for decision making. That includes our lead teacher, which acts as a vice principal, our math coach, and our reading coach. He gives responsibility to them, and they have influence over their topic areas, and they make the decisions. Some negatives about this leadership style is that the outgroup, or those that are not involved in the decision making, feel like our ideas sometimes aren't valued, and it can also lead to treatment of employees that isn't always equal. Positives is that it gives responsibility to those with expertise. So for example, the math coach is able to make a better decision about math curriculum than the principal, or the reading coach can give us better ideas than the principal to teach reading. And finally, areas for improvement. The first standard I chose was standard 4A, implementing curriculum. Our district currently focuses on reading and math. We have science once a week as an elective that the students go to, and social studies every 2 weeks. So the district needs to allow for more time for those subjects every day in the elementary school so that students are prepared when they go to middle and high school, and also allow for differentiation so that people are not getting bored. Second standard was standard 5C, provide supports. So the district currently does not have any after-school programs, and so I believe that they need to implement these. Could be tutoring, just extended daycare. I've heard of Girls on the Run, any activity that can keep the kids safe after school, because many of them are walking home and going home to unsupervised places. So just keep them safe, keep them learning and building positive relationships. And finally, the last standard I chose was 6A. Specifically for our school, Sunset, we've had a lot of turnover. Currently this year we had 17 teachers leave, which was drastic, just because many of the teachers don't always feel respected and trusted by the administration, and I think that goes back to the leadership style. So that's something that specifically Sunset can work on, but overall the district, it would benefit them as well, just to retain good teachers rather than having new ones every single year. Thank you. That is my KESA project.